He laughed when I told him I'd been laid off. Not the kind of laugh that fills a room, no, it was smaller, meaner. A sharp exhale through his nose, as if I'd inconvenienced him by losing my job. "You'll be fine," he said, flicking through his phone. "I'll take care of us." He kissed my forehead like a man blessing a child. I almost believed him. Almost. It wasn't until a week later that I discovered the joint account was empty. Not a dent, not a dip. Emptied. $43,000 gone. I stood in the kitchen, the sound of the refrigerator humming behind me, staring at the balance like it might fix itself if I blinked hard enough. Then the text came. "You'll land on your feet. Don't make this harder than it needs to be." That was it. No apology, no explanation. Just that sneer of a message from the man who once swore he'd never let me down. He called me a burden. But here's what he didn't know. I never trusted him fully. Not after the first time he came home smelling of perfume that wasn't mine, claiming it was a client's cologne lingering in the elevator. I learned to play dumb, smile sweetly, and prepare quietly. Years ago, I'd opened a second account under my maiden name. Every month, I siphoned a little money from our paychecks before they reached the joint account. Small enough to be invisible, consistent enough to become something substantial. By the time he drained ours, I already had half waiting. We met in college. He was charming in that polished, rehearsed way. Confident, slightly arrogant, the kind of man who always knew who was watching him. He used to joke that I grounded him, said I made him want to be better. Funny thing, people who say that rarely mean it. What they really mean is, I want to look better while you hold me steady. He liked my ambition until it outgrew his, liked my confidence until it made him small. When I got the promotion before he did, something changed in his eyes. I thought it was stress. It was resentment. The night he started coming home late, I didn't confront him. I cooked dinner, poured wine, and smiled while cataloging every lie. Work emergency, drinks with the team, client dinner. By the fourth one, I stopped asking questions. I started taking notes. His betrayal wasn't cinematic. No lipstick on collars or overheard phone calls. It was quieter. A password change here. A weekend business trip there. The sudden habit of turning his phone face down when it buzzed. Then, one night, while he showered, his iPad lit up on the counter. "Can't wait for you tonight. She's probably crying again." A message from K. The initials matched the name of his new coworker, the one with too much perfume and too many late-night strategy meetings. I didn't cry. Not then. I remember standing in that bathroom, steam fogging the mirror, and feeling something colder than anger settle inside me. Something steady. People think revenge is born from rage. It's not. It's born from clarity. First, I let him believe I was falling apart. Let him see the fear in my eyes when bills arrived. Let him feel powerful when he offered help and withdrew it, just to watch me flinch. Then, I made myself disappear. Slowly, methodically. I called the landlord, explained I was moving out. Found a small apartment 2 towns over under my maiden name. Packed my things while he was traveling for work. He didn't even notice half my clothes were gone. While he flaunted his new life online, tropical vacations, expensive dinners, that smug smile, I made calls. Quiet calls. To banks, to credit agencies, to friends in the right places. He'd used my name to open a few lines of credit. I reported identity theft. Every account flagged, frozen, and under investigation. His shiny new card declined at a restaurant 2 weeks later. His expression, caught in the reflection of the mirror behind the bar, confusion turning to panic, was my favorite scene. Kay left him shortly after. Apparently, she didn't sign up for financial drama. He reached out a month ago. The email was polite, apologetic even. Said he'd made mistakes. Said he missed us. Us. As if that word still existed. I didn't respond. Not then. I waited until I knew he was desperate. Until he'd sold his car, downsized, tried crawling back to the same job he once mocked me for having. Then, I sent him a message. Short, precise. Funny thing about burdens, some of us learn to carry ourselves. Others collapse under their own weight. No signature. He knew. He replied within minutes, begging to talk. Said he was in a dark place, that he'd lost everything. I almost pitied him. Almost. But pity is for the blind, not for the man who closed his eyes and called it love. Last week, I saw him outside a coffee shop. He didn't see me. He was thinner, pale, the kind of tired that lives in the bones. He checked his phone, still waiting for a message that won't come. I